My name is Brodie James, and this is Assignment 1B Mid-Stage Review. The purpose of this review is to reflect upon the progress I have made with my digital marketing internship at the Australian Ballet. Due to the impacts of COVID-19, my internship is operating entirely online. So far, I have completed 7 weeks of my internship, which has seen me learn some new skills such as data entry and analysis, and repurposing long-form content for digital channels. I have used these skills to complete tasks such as compiling a weekly digital report and submitting a creative brief to the design team. A key responsibility as a digital marketing intern sees me compiling a weekly report. This report contains information about the ballet company's website, including number of users who visit, what pages they click on, and how long they spend on a certain page. I have been using the software Google Analytics to pull this data from the website. It is my duty to relate this information gathered to what the digital team are aiming to communicate online to their audience. Learning how to use Google Analytics has proved to be a challenge for me. I needed help from the head of digital, Joanna O'Connor, and e-commerce specialist, Sam Sully, who both taught me where to locate the relevant information. Watching tutorials provided by Google Analytics Academy has furthered my understanding about the different types of data being collected. I have learnt the number of sessions tells me how many times these people return to your website, while the page per view relates to the number of users viewing a single web page. My supervisor, social media specialist Gemma Brown, inducted me on how to use the software Sprout Social to gather information from the Australian Ballet social media accounts. Locating information on platform metrics such as followers, reach, and engagement across Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are all added to this report. Analysing the data found on Sprout Social allows me to see what is the most popular post for the week. This enables me to understand how different types of content react with their followers. For example, images and footage of tutus and point shoes receive significantly higher levels of engagement. Writing this weekly report fulfills 2 of my internship objectives that I outlined in Assignment 1A. I have used the data gathered from Google Analytics and Sprout Social to write the weekly digital report. From this, informed decisions and strategic suggestions can be made about what type of ballet content will attract the most engagement and where on the website that online traffic will be directed to. By working alongside Gemma, Joanna, and Sam Sully, I have made 3 new media and communications contacts, which I can add to my professional network. Another key responsibility for my internship is finding ways to repurpose longer formatted content for other digital platforms. To get me started on this task, I took a look at the Australian Ballet's blog called Behind Ballet. Here there are many blog posts from the top 10 tutus to ballet myths busted. The idea I pitched involved pulling quotes from these blog posts and using them for content across Instagram. My supervisor Gemma reacted positively to this idea, but highlighted a key challenge. Content containing visual typography doesn't perform as well in engagement compared to imagery on Instagram. We both collaborated to find a way to combine the two. Once approved, I suggested we pull quotes from the blog New Kids on the Block and combine it with the brand new company profile images of the 9 new dancers. Gemma suggested this would make a fantastic Instagram story series, and she tasked me with creating a brief to send to the design team. By writing and submitting a creative brief, my second and third objectives outlined in Assignment 1A have been achieved. I needed to demonstrate professional written communication for the design team to successfully execute the brief I submitted. Not only did I pitch a creative idea to my supervisor, I also gained insight into the organization's chain of command by seeking approval and delegating work to my teammates. The skills I have learned from completing the weekly digital insights will carry over to the written report needed for the World Ballet Day event. World Ballet Day is a global initiative where 5 major ballet companies from around the world live stream their daily work from inside the studio. This report will focus heavily on social media platforms and be a larger, collaborative document. I will be working alongside members of the digital team to complete it over the next couple of weeks. Now, my creative brief has been submitted, so the final steps in completing this task will be to receive the Instagram stories back from the design team. Edits will be made from any feedback Gemma and I provide. Once this is done, the content will be ready to be published to Instagram in the coming weeks. There are 3 weeks left of my internship with the Australian Ballet, and I continue to work towards fulfilling the objectives set and learning as much as I can about digital media and communications.